No,
We have 5 minutes here, and then I got
So anybody has any question or reason why they want to ask, they can ask me now. Before we start, does anybody have any questions? They can ask me.
Like last week.
No, it's all right. This is before. Carry on. No. I'm just asking people in case they have any questions or a reason they want to clarify. I can answer that question now. In case anything else. Sure, go ahead.
What would be, to the best of your knowledge, the origin of
The question is, I will repeat on the mic so that everybody understands your question. The question is, what is the origin of Ayurveda? I will just wait for a minute to answer. I'll just give this lady hand out. This is a 50% discount. You can take lunch. Please. You can come straight from here.
Sure.
Hi. So question is, what is the origin of Ayurveda? This is a very important question because even though I was born in India, I was very fortunate to go through the 3 most prestigious, globally known institutes in India. They are known worldwide. And I got 2 Ivy League degrees from those. One of the biggest and the toughest business school to get admission into in the world, and the top 10 technology companies like MIT, IIT Delhi, etc. And I did not know this answer what you are asking me till February 2019, how illiterate or uneducated or uninformed I am. So that's a beautiful question you asked. I think that's a very good way to start the discussion. Ayurveda, according to my humble opinion and my learning in the last 60 years, whatever little I gathered in the last 5 years, is the northern part of India, Kashmir, the western part of Nepal, Tibet region of China, northern part of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and northeast part of Iran, that part of the globe. That is where people from all over the world came for knowledge. The biggest university was there in Takshila, that was in that particular area. And when it was burned by the Muslim invaders, it burned for 6 months. So much literature or knowledge was there. And that was the reason where the Veda came. And Ayurveda is one of the branch of one of the 4 Vedas. So if I have your permission, can I start the discussion with this beautiful question? Thank you. So let's say about Ayurveda. Let me part that. Ayur in Sanskrit means life. And Veda in Sanskrit means knowledge. So Ayurveda came from Āyurveda, one of the 4 original Veda, which is known to be 6,000 to 8,000 years old. And what is Veda means in Sanskrit? Veda in Sanskrit literally means knowledge. V-E-D-A, Veda means knowledge. So why they say 4 Veda? 4 type of knowledge, 4 kind of knowledge, etc. Or 4 kind of wisdom, or whatever word you can call it. Because unfortunately in Sanskrit, the word's meaning is much more complex and there is no equivalent word in English. I'll give you a very simple example to illustrate my point. The word water. There are 268 names of water in Sanskrit. And each mean different things. Right? So, 4 Veda was Yatharveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Arthveda. There are 4 different things. So each of these Vedas had 3/4 of the first portion, which was more like ritualistic, and the 1/4 was more like knowledge. We call it Jnana. So these Jnana part became Upanishads. Up means sub, Nishad means explanation of this Veda. And from Upanishad came a lot of commentaries. A lot of commentaries people gave to explain, because these are 4 Vedas are very poetic. And all these 4 Vedas were written in the language called Sanskrit. How many people you know about Sanskrit? Raise your hand. Okay, not much. So I'll give you the example how Sanskrit is. It is good to know because you are here to know Veda and Ayurveda, life knowledge. So Sanskrit is a language, and all this text was first chanted, and when the writing becomes popular, they were written down. Before writing down, they went from oral tradition, verbally told from teacher to disciple, teacher to disciple. When writing became popular, they started writing on banana leaves. Right? So what is Sanskrit? Let's spend 5 minutes of Sanskrit language because nobody knows Sanskrit here, except of course one or two of you. Sanskrit is you take this vocal cord and chop them where your tongue is. Your tongue is gluteal, teeth, behind teeth, under the teeth or not engaged. That's one set of dimension of vocal cord. Second is when your mouth is open and closed. Different sound comes. And the third one is whether you are aspirating or not. Pa, pa, ba, pa. Those. So what they did is they chopped these things into syllables and consonants. So what they write is what they speak. And they're not just writing and speaking. They're also vibratory and energy elements. I'll give you a very simple example, and Nelson can demonstrate that in his yoga practices, who's sitting here in the middle. When you do I am not vibrating or chanting anything called Om or nothing. I'm just letting the air goes out and I'm closing my mouth. So when you do full mouth, your vibrations are here. And what is here? Solar plexus. Vibrations are, you can feel it. Just do it. When you half close your mouth, you see vibrations are in heart chakra. And when you close your mouth, vibrations are in your throat chakra. You see, when you say aum, 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 it's like a rocket, energy is vibrating. And what is it doing? It is activating all your 7 chakras, from Muladhara to Swadhisthana, as we all, some of you know, right?